Hey you guys, I got another movie for you to check out. Sorry, it's another one you can find on Netflix. I kind of got on a Netflix kick, but it's called Purple Hearts and it came out July 29th, 2022, so it's pretty new. And the only reason I chose this one is because my Netflix profile decided that it didn't want to talk to me this weekend. So I just picked what was on the little spotlight thing. And I was listening to like the little clip and I was like, oh Jesus. I'm like, it's a typical love story. And I was alright. And I didn't recognize anybody's voice in the movie, but pretty much it is like, I'm just gonna call it a romance movie. I mean, drama, romance. So, there is a girl, her name is Cassie, and she's kind of working like odd and end jobs, getting money the way she can and all this stuff, and working at a bar. Well, there's like some Marines that are like, have like a little bit of a break or whatever. And they come into the bar and all this. Well, one of the guys, his name is Luke, like the main guy, Luke. He was like being a butthole to Cassie and talking about like, getting married so you could have good like insurance and marrying a Marine and all that, which she's like a feminist and all this. So, you probably already kind of know where the movie's going. So it comes up to where she tries to ask her best friend, Frankie, he's a Marine. She's like, I need you to marry me. She's like, I can't afford my insulin. She's a bad diabetic. She has to take like 2 kinds of insulin, like the slow acting kind and the like fast acting kind. And he's like, I can't marry you. He said, 1, that's illegal. And 2, I'm back with my girlfriend and I don't think she would like that too much. So Cassie is just kind of like really stressed out and like beside herself, like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? She is like pinching the insulin, that she's taking. She's not taking much because it's so expensive. So her mama ends up getting her some insulin and all that. Her mama is an immigrant, but Cassie was born in America. So she's like really upset because she doesn't want anybody like doing for her. She wants to do it on her own. And Luke comes up to her and he's like, I heard you want to get married so you can have insurance. And he's like, I'm having money troubles and I'll marry you. He's like, you'll get really good insurance and you'll get money every month and you can keep half of it and I'll get the other half of the money. And they get married and these people don't even like each other. She can't like stand him because, he's all macho and, oh, I'm a Marine and I'm tough and strong and all that bull. And so the marriage was kind of awkward. But they get married. He gets deployed. Well, he's like, I think in like Iraq, maybe Afghanistan. It's one of them. And they're like walking down like this like road, the Marines, and Frankie and Luke were one of them. Well, they come up on this like IED and it blows up and Frankie dies. And this is like Cassie's like best friend. So, and Luke got really injured. I mean, it just beat up his legs really bad. So she gets a phone call from like one of the higher up dudes saying that her husband has been injured and he's being sent to California, and she can go and see him at the hospital and take him home. Well, the bad thing about that, he's in a wheelchair now, and he's really upset. You know, his daddy didn't even know that he got married. So, and his daddy was a Marine. He was wounded also in the line of duty. And he's kind of like skeptical about this marriage, and he's like really like keeping a close eye on them, because he's like, why didn't you tell us you got married? But so he's helping his son Luke move into Cassie's apartment. However, it's on the 3rd floor of an apartment building, and there's no elevator. And I was just like, ooh, how are you gonna do that? But they got him up there, and he was all in his feelings, and he was just like really upset and being a turd, because he's like, I'm crippled, I'm in a wheelchair. And she's like, you need to stop. She's like, you know, I didn't sign up for this either. And they end up like really like they started to become like friends. And I was like, yeah, this is typical love story. And this is not a movie I normally watch. I don't like romance movies. They bug the crap out of me, because most of them end the same way. But I did like a part where Luke got like a therapy dog, I guess you would call it. Her name was Peaches. And he was like, oh man, he's like, I don't need a therapy dog. So he drops the leash, and Peaches goes and picks it up and like tries to put it back in his hand. And Luke was kind of like in some trouble because he owed a guy some money, like a lot of money. And you find out in the movie later like why. But basically, like, Luke was a drug addict, and he got clean, and he joined the Marines to just try to show his dad, you know, he's, you know, a different person, a better person, and all that. And the whole thing with the guy owing, you know, Luke owing that guy money, that kind of got a little bit intense. But it's, I have to say, even though it was, you know, a very predictable movie, I knew exactly what the ending was going to be like before I even started it. But, I mean, it was good. It's not usually what I watch. I'm not really into the whole sappy romance movies, but whatever. My Netflix wasn't talking to me, so I just picked it, and whatever. So, if you want to check it out, like I said, I'm on a Netflix kick. It's on Netflix. It does have audio description, and it's called Purple Hearts. Sorry I don't recognize any of the voices. I tried to listen to the credits at the end, but they were just confusing me. They were saying the names really fast, and it was like jumbled, and the credits confused me a lot. So, I don't know anybody. Sorry. So, hopefully this week I can put out another video. If not, I'll see you next week. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't be blindsided. And have a good day. Thanks.